doing a paint pour today. This is my canvas, and on the back, the way I make it taut like this right here is, you can hear that if you take water in a spray bottle and you just want to give it a light spritz. You just want to make sure that you moistened. You just want to make sure you've moistened the back of the canvas well enough to where it just feels damp, and with a little bit of time you can hear see how much tighter that is. Just takes about a minute or so, not even, and it becomes tight. That way when you're pouring your paints, you don't have some sagging right here where you poured. It's gonna stay taut and flat. Now, the paints that I have are Apple Barrel Gloss Indoor Real Blue, Apple Barrel Outdoor Gloss, or Indoor Outdoor Gloss Real Green, and then I just have this. It's probably like a couple of years ago. I got this to paint a frame that I had, and all I had them put in there was bright, just white, to make it a bright white, and that's about it. It's just a Cascade white. It's just flat, matte white. I painted a frame and put seashells and all that stuff on it. It's old. Maybe I'll show it to y'all one day. It's very old. It was probably like my first DIY thing I did, but I wasn't on YouTube then. I mixed the paints together, so I have a blue here with just a touch of green in it. Then I have blue with a lot of green in it, and then just the white. And of course I mixed inside of this Floetrol with just a little bit of water. The way I mix them is I pour the paints in, I put the Floetrol in, I stir them, and then where's my other little squirt bottle? Where is it? Well, okay. I have no clue where I put it. It was just right here. Oh, here it is. And it's just, this is, without my hair on it, this is just Floetrol with water. And that's all it is. And I thin my paints out with this. I'm running a little thinner paints than I normally do. And I'm going to mix them in this cup, just a Starbucks cup, but I have a lot more than what I really need on this guy. I have a lot of air bubbles in here. I was very impatient and I ended up shaking some of them, so we may be working with a mess here, but it is what it is, right? And pouring in the color. Yeah, I got a lot of air bubbles in there. I'm not too worried about it though. I'm just going to pour it down the side here so that it doesn't mix as much. I want some mixing to go on, which is why I made them thinner than normal. But hopefully not as much as will be just horrendous. This is a lot more paint for this canvas, but I really don't care. As you can see, that white sank quite a bit. And it is what it is, right? So, I have no clue what we're going to have here. Probably a huge ass mess, but let's just do it anyway. Wow, cells are already popping up. I didn't color my canvas because my paints are very thin, so I'm not too worried about that. All I want is very I have not been on YouTube for a while because, well, my cat died and it was very sad, and I've been kind of sort of depressed, so well, okay. I like that. That's where I like it. Look at that little mess. See if we can get that to go off. Really, huh? Well, how about that then? There. Now bring it back a little more. See, with the air bubbles popping now, we got things like that. But that's fine. My hands are full of paint now. Yay. Okay, now we're going to torch it. Hopefully a little bit of air bubbles will happen, but hopefully not too many. Pull this over here. You got some more cells popping up over there. That's good. That's pretty. You know. Paints are pretty thin, but I mean, I don't mind. Yeah. This is nice and calming. I like the colors. Wanted them to mix a little bit, but not too much. This is perfect. I want to see if making the paints thinner, if it dries a little faster. And if so, like right here, I can see some of the canvas peeking through right at the edge here. So maybe my paints were just a tad too thin. But that's fine. I don't mind that. Definitely love the colors. The colors is definitely a mix I will do again. I like a lot of the white in there. That's very pretty. I like that. A lot more cells are popping up now. A bunch of them are right here. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I'm thinking about maybe doing some sayings on top of them, and then maybe using a sealant to put them on there. That will be pretty awesome. That would be really awesome, actually. But anyway, just thought I'd share this little test to see how the thinner paints do. I don't like the way you can see some of the canvas around the edges, so I'm going to try it a little thicker next time. I just don't want to wait the whole almost 2 days before they dry. I have some people who have said that they want to buy some of these, but maybe I'll put some up for sale. I'm not sure. I will share that if I do decide to sell them. But I'm going to sell only the best ones. Like this one, I might make this for a friend. Put an inspirational saying on it, and there you go. So anyway, I thought I'd share. Talk to you guys later on. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Bye.